The queens gather in the workroom and they congratulate Storm for winning the challenge and Eliza for winning the lip sync. Sarina says she barely won that lip sync. Grandpa says it feels weird without Tom Nook here and they started to become friends. Heather says it feels the same if he was here or not, he wasn't very memorable. Grandpa tells Heather that's not true and to knock it off. Heather responds asking Grandpa to name something Tom did that's been memorable, and quickly, Grandpa fails to answer. Ursula asks the queens what type of challenge do they think is coming next. Lashana replies with a comedy challenge please, and that she's been in the top for 3 weeks in a row and wants to win. Heather says she's already got a win and doesn't care what challenge because she's going to win this one. Lashana tells her don't get too cocky princess because it will land you in the bottom. Heather just laughs.
Ugh. She really gets under my skin. She's lucky I signed a contract this time, but I do hope for a comedy challenge. I've been consistently in the top, I just need a win to solidify myself as the queen to beat.
Meg Griffin wins the mini challenge and will get an advantage in the maxi challenge.
I just won this mini challenge and I will get an advantage for the maxi. I don't know what my advantage will be or what the maxi challenge will be either. But after placing high last week, I want to do well again. I have to live up to my family legacy here on Cartoon Drag Race.
My queens, for this week's Maxi Challenge you will be participating in a parody trailer advertising my new chocolate bar. Meg Griffin, as the winner of the mini challenge you will choose your team and assign the others. Good luck and don't F it up.
Oh wow, what an advantage. I'm a little bit torn who to choose for my team. Do I choose my friends or the strongest queens? I'm gonna have to think on that one.
The queens gather back round. Meg Griffin says she has chosen the teams.
I know she's going to choose me. We are best friends here. And also I gave her the role she wanted last week.
Meg Griffin reveals for her team, herself, Storm, Grandpa and Heather.
I decided to go with the queens who already had a win in the competition. I need the strongest queens on my team. I know Eliza and Lashana are going to be a little mad, but I'm here to win and not fade into the background.
Of course she chose me. I am the best queen here. This challenge will be interesting for me. I don't like working in groups. I do better on my own. I'm more of a Beyoncé than Destiny's Child.
Team 2 will be Duchess, Fairy Godmother and Eliza Thornberry.
I can't believe Meg didn't choose me. We are supposed to be friends, sisters even. But I do understand she chose the queens with wins so far and I was in the bottom last week. This has now gave me some fire to do well this week. And I am working alongside Fairy Godmother who is a legend in this business.
Team 3 will be Sarina, Lashana and Ursula.
Oh, Miss Meg, come on now. Putting me in a team with these two queens I barely spoken with. But thanks I guess for not putting me with Heather. Good luck with her. I know why she chose that team. They all have wins. But I'm also strong competition. I've been in the top 3 weeks in a row.
Storm thanks Meg for choosing her. Grandpa also thanks Meg. Heather asked her why she chose them. Meg said they are the strongest competition and have wins and she wants a win. Heather laughs and said if you wanted strong competition why didn't she choose Lashana even though she hates her, she's been the strongest. And Grandpa was almost lip syncing last week, she adds. Grandpa and Heather bicker. Storm tells them enough is enough, they need to come up with a good concept for this advert. They all agree and get working on their advert. There's an awkward silence between Sarina, Ursula and Lashana, until Lashana breaks the ice with a joke. They all laugh. Ursula said they are a random pairing. Sarina agreed and said to Lashana, how do you feel after your friend didn't choose you for her team? Lashana told them it feels bad but she's no longer focused on that, and that they should come up with some ideas, and they all agree on Ursula's idea for the advert. Fairy Godmother and Eliza are working on ideas for their advert. Duchess keeps shutting them down and tells them their ideas are terrible. Fairy Godmother tells her to start thinking of some then. Eliza pitched another idea. Duchess shut it down immediately. Duchess thought of a concept. Both Fairy Godmother and Eliza tell her no, but she doesn't listen to them and tells them this is the idea they will go with. Eliza and Fairy Godmother ends up going along with it. Heather slayed the challenge.
Well, I stood out in the challenge. Michelle Visage had no notes for me and told me I'm a star. These other queens should be scared that Heather is here in this competition.
Fairy Godmother, Lashana, Meg Griffin, Ursula, Grandpa and Duchess had a great performance.
This challenge was very testing. Working with Duchess was an absolute nightmare. She was just too self-absorbed, while Eliza on the other hand was an absolute gem to work with. I think she learned a lot working with some experienced queens.
Coming off my win last week into a challenge working with two queens I haven't worked with before was refreshing. There was a little bickering between Grandpa and Heather but we worked through it. We decided to go with Grandpa's idea for the advert.
On the runway, category is Dessert Divas. Ursula and Duchess slayed the runway.
I had a fabulous time working with Lashana and Serena this week, considering we were the random group. I feel like we bonded a lot during this challenge, and my runway, I devoured this runway I have been for the past 3 weeks.
Heather, Grandpa, Eliza Thornberry and Sarina had a great runway.
I had a great runway, and did good in the challenge. I hope my runway is enough to save me. I actually had a good time with Ursula and Lashana, just don't tell Heather.
Welcome to the judges panel. First, she is our resident judge. She is Michelle Visage, and our extra special guest judge. She is 2-time Advert Challenge winner and our All Stars 2 winner. It's Daphne. Welcome home, my queen. Now let the judging commence. Heather, congratulations, you're the winner of this week's challenge.
Second win, baby. I'm the first queen to win 2 challenges this season. Meg wanted the strongest competition. Well, she got it. See you losers in Untucked.
Grandpa, Meg Griffin and Storm, good job this week, you are all safe.
I thought I should have been the winner, it was my concept, but I'm happy our team was the best overall. Now Heather is going to be even more cocky. Shame on you, RuPaul, shame.
That means, Eliza Thornberry, Fairy Godmother and Duchess, you are the bottom queens. Duchess, you are safe.
I'm annoyed. My concept was the best. We should not be in the bottom. I just know Eliza's performance, and Fairy Godmother's runway let our team down.
That means, Fairy Godmother and Eliza Thornberry, I'm sorry my dears, but you are both up for elimination.
Time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
This is my second time in the bottom. I am not happy about it. Duchess should be here. It was her concept that neither myself or Eliza wanted to go with. But it felt like we had no choice. But I'm sorry, Eliza, I have to send you home.
Back-to-back bottoms. Wow. The last time I was in the bottom, RuPaul told me she was going to send me home as well. But I need to show how I can lip sync, and that was just a one-time fluke. It's been a pleasure working with you, Fairy Godmother, but I need to stay.
The lip sync song is Don't Leave Me This Way by Thelma Houston. Both Fairy Godmother and Eliza Thornberry had a bad lip sync.
Meh.
Fairy Godmother.
Shantae, you stay.
Eliza Thornberry.
Sashay away.
Remember to always listen to the calls of the wild, stay fierce and keep exploring.
This is Untucked.
The queens congratulate Fairy Godmother for staying. Heather looks at them. Lashana asks does she want their congrats this time. Heather says yes. Lashana tells her yes what. Heather just looks at her. Sarina congratulates Heather. Grandpa tells her she did well in the challenge but she needs to tone down her shitty attitude. The bitter old lady brigade walk away. Meg Griffin congratulates Heather. Heather thanks her and said she also did a good job choosing her team, and that she would have chosen the same queens. Storm tells her that's not what you said during the challenge. Sarina asked her what did she say in the challenge. Storm replied with she would have chosen Lashana because she's strong competition. Lashana is taken back by the comment and asked Heather did she really say that. Heather said yes, and even though they don't like each other she can't deny how talented Lashana really is. Lashana thanks Heather and offers her a hug. Heather declines and said not yet. Ursula asks the queens what was it like working in different groups. Grandpa said his time was okay and that Heather can just talk and argue about anything. Grandpa asks Ursula the same question. Ursula said she had a fantastic time with both Sarina and Lashana, they bonded quite a lot. Grandpa giggles and says is she going for Miss Congeniality or the crown? Ursula laughs and said why not both my love. Grandpa and Ursula can sense tension between Duchess and Fairy Godmother. Ursula asks them the question. Fairy Godmother lashes out at Duchess, tells her she ruined her experience working with her, shut down all of her and Eliza's ideas for one that was shit and landed her in the bottom. Duchess said to her she didn't have to go for her idea. Fairy Godmother told her she tried to tell her but she was too self-absorbed to even listen.